Hello, fellow fans of random obsolete computers. If you're not a fan of obsolete computers, why are you watching my videos? Anyway, maybe I can convert you over. Okay, so in today's video, I'm just going to show a little unscripted video of me showing off and testing one of my more interesting Facebook Marketplace finds in recent times, or really ever. It's probably one of the coolest things I found on Facebook Marketplace. The coolest old computer I found on Facebook Marketplace that I've scored. It's not quite the coolest or best thing I've ever scored on Facebook Marketplace, but it definitely takes the cake for the best computer I've scored on Facebook Marketplace. And yeah, I picked this up today on Facebook Marketplace for $50. And this is a Timex Sinclair zx81, a somewhat infamously terrible computer. This was, if you're not familiar with this computer, it was essentially came out in the early 80s, and it was basically meant to be like a super low cost, extremely cheap hobbyist computer, like ridiculously cheap. This video is unscripted, and I've basically I forget exactly what it cost, but yeah, I'll throw the number on screen. But yeah, it was basically meant to be like a super cheap, low cost hobbyist home computer type thing, and yeah, it was made extremely cheaply, and it's not very good. But anyway, they're kind of rare these days, and they're kind of hard to find, and I can't believe that I finally found one and that I have one. You can get them on eBay, but I prefer just to wait around to find something interesting in local classifieds, because you can get some pretty good deals on things like this. But anyway, I got the computer itself, a power brick for it. This uses a somewhat special connector. It's similar to a 3mm audio jack, but it's not. You can actually technically plug the power brick into the cassette interface and fry the computer, so you got to be careful about that. Just goes to show how cheaply this was made. It also came with the RAM expander, which plugs into the back there. I believe this is 16 kilobytes, but I can't quite tell. The logo is kind of worn out. It's seen better days. It's a little bit scuffed up, a little bit dirty. I'll clean it up later, but for $50 you can't go wrong. I do not know if this works. The seller said it was untested, so I'm gonna try it out. Plug it in and test it here. Okay, so I've got it connected up to my trusty television here. Got the television set to channel 3, since that's how this outputs video. It broadcasts on channel 3, and there's no power switch on this machine, so you have to basically just plug it in. Okay, so it does actually work. When you turn it on here, it does get a faint black screen here, and as you can see, you can't really see it on camera, but there is an insanely vague little cursor down there. You can sort of see where it's a bit brighter. I do hope to fix this computer. I'm probably not going to fix it today in this video, but we'll see. I'm just going to open it up here. I got this tiny little screwdriver. It matches the tiny little computer. And we'll just take these screws out of the bottom. So there's the underside of the board. It's a very interesting red. Never seen a circuit board that old that's red. So that's no good. So unfortunately, the connector here, this connects the keyboard to here on these headers, has broken. Like the plastic has just gotten brittle and it's just snapped apart. So that is super unfortunate. There might be something I can do to fix it, and I will try. But yeah, that's sad. Anyway, that's the way things go with old electronics like this. I did notice there's a lot of corrosion around the RF modulator. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Not with why the keyboard thing broke, but with why the video output's so dark and garbled. Anyway, not a huge loss in terms of like financially, since I only paid $50 for this. But I am a little sad because I would love to be able to use this thing. It's a cool piece of history. So anyway, that's just a little bit of a disappointing ending to this video. But I wasn't really even expecting it to work. You know, for $50 off some random person on Marketplace, and they said it didn't really work. They said it was untested, actually. So, but I'm not giving up on this machine. I will probably attempt to restore it. So expect to probably see that in the future at some point. But even though it doesn't work, still doesn't mean it doesn't deserve to be cleaned up. So let's go clean it up. So anyway, here I am at the washing machine where both my old computers and my clothes get washed. But mainly my old computers. And I'm just going to do some Windex and a paper towel. And give it a nice wipe down. You can see there's a bit of dirt coming off. Hard to see on camera, but there's just some general scuffs and grime on here. I'm just going to give it a nice good wipe down. So anyway, it's a fair bit cleaner now. Nice and clean. Yay. Anyway, that's just about it for today's video. I know it was kind of disappointing, kind of boring, and kind of short. But anyway, and kind of sad. But that's the way it goes. So hopefully I will be able to get this working in the future. My dad says we can probably fix it. And yeah, I definitely have some people I'm going to brag to about what I was able to find. I can finally have some people at school I'm going to brag to about this. You know, yeah, I have a computer from 1981 and it has 1K of RAM. And I think there's people who will be generally interested in this. But yeah, I'm super stoked to have this. I never thought I'd have one of these. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.